Hi, I'm Mary with Everything Mary, and I'm so glad you could join me today on Crochet Soiree. I love my wine bottle covers. I've been using these for the past couple years. I take them when I go to somebody's home at Christmas time, when I go to New Year's Eve parties. I've taken them to Super Bowl parties. They're great because you can take your bottle of wine, but you just get it a little bit dressed up with, I like to call them little coats. So anyway, I want to show you how to do these today. Today what we're going to do is we will be measuring around your wine bottle. This one fell, I just had it sitting up there to show you. So we'll be measuring around your wine bottle, and once we get that done, then we're going to measure how far up it goes until it comes to this really narrow little part up here. So I will measure probably from about right here all the way down. This is 8 inches, by the way. And you'll want to just make it as close as you can, but these are so forgiving because they do stretch a little bit with the yarn, and you can just push them on top, kind of push them down if you need to. So I usually just make one size, will fit all, unless you have one of those really big bottles. So after you get that done, you can, I chose just to use double crochet for the base of all of these. So for this one I have double crocheted up and down. And this one we have double crocheted around, and you can see it just gives them a little bit different look. Also, I like to use a nice sturdy yarn for the base of it, but then I like to get these fun little yarns that are kind of fuzzy and furry and maybe have some variegation to them so they make it a little bit different look to the tops of them. So now that you've chosen your yarn, for the double crochet that you're going to use from top to bottom, I usually crochet 24, I usually do 24 double crochets and 15 rows around, and then I just whip stitch it together in the back. Also, as you can see, this is really pulled in tight, but I let the whole thing all the way up just be the same. I don't take off any rows or anything like that. I do that all up at the top. So for this one, as I said before, 24 double crochets, and you do 15 rows around. On this one, actually, let me get to this one first. I did the same thing with this one, but for 3 of my double crochets, I added this into the center so that it just gives it a little bit more, a different look, and just a little bit different character to it. It's just, I like it. I really like it. This one, I have crocheted from top to bottom going up this way. So this one is 27 double crochets around, 6 rows, then 2 rows of my fancy yarn, and then 6 more rows. So you can see, and they're just all pretty consistent to size. And as you can see, when I put this on the wine bottle, you know, I could even use, look, a little bit taller one. Maybe if it was a little bit bigger around, it would still work. So that's the way this one goes. Once you get finished with this, and this is pretty much for any of these, whether you're crocheting them up and down or all the way around, you're going to do 14 rows of single crochet going around with your fancy fabric. Once you have this finished, as you can see, I do use a couple rows of single crochet on the bottom on these just to put my little bit of trim around here with the fabric that I'm going to use on the top. So you can see how I've done that to all of them. And that just makes it a little bit taller also. When you get to the top, you want to do 14 single crochets all the way around. You'll have to take into consideration that on this one, you've crocheted around this 27 times. And if you miss any of this, or if I've by any chance made a mistake in what I'm saying and given you the wrong measurements and the wrong double crochet numbers of double crochet or single crochet, it will be on the website in printed instructions, and I promise you that will be right. So anyway, so you're going to do 14 around. Your next row will be only 7 around, and then you'll just kind of go all the way up and around with just 7 single crochets. And this you'll do for 7 rows up. And that you will end up with something that looks like this. I think it's really, really cool. And I love it. like I said, just something extra to give as a gift when you're taking a bottle of wine somewhere. But also, the other thing, of course you know I love, is to embellish these. So on this one, I found these great little flowers here. I hope you all can see these. These are so, so cute. And what I will do on this one is I'm just going to take my glue and put it on here. Of course, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting it out. Not too much, though. Stick my glue on here and stick this on like this. And I'm going to go down with 3 of these all the way down. I will also have a picture on the web so that you'll see how cute these look. But you know what? Maybe I'll just come through and see if I can just do a few more of these, or the other 2 of these, just to show you, because, oh, it's looking cute and I love it. You know I like to play like this. This is just always so much fun to me. I have opened the cap so that I can get some really good glue out of here. Now, isn't that cute? I love it. And how great is that for seasonal, for Christmas and New Year's, or anything for gift giving? Okay, let's see. On this one here, I'm going to take this off for a second. And I have found these shoe clips. These are shoe clips. You can clip them onto flip-flops or onto any of your pumps or anything. And so for this one, I'm just going to position this in the center front. I'm going to take my shoe clip, just poke it right into here, and just flip it down. And because I like more than one of everything, I'm going to take another shoe clip. You always get 2, a pair of them when you buy them. And I'm going to put it on the bottom, just like this, and put it down. Look here. How cute is this? And so easy. It's not like this is taking us a lot of time to do. And look at the extra, that it just gives it that little extra oomph that I happen to love. You guys know that. So on this one, what I want to do for this particular one is I want to take my brads. You know I love these brads from the scrapbooking department, if you can see them. And I'm just going to start placing them. I don't even really care where I place them, but I'm going to place them all around here. I've got these really pretty green ones, and they're all a little bit different, so I'm just going to take and put them in here. These brads work so well for this yarn because it just goes through these holes. You don't have to worry about glue drying. I just think they're just wonderful. I'm so glad I have those. I don't think I like this one as well as some of the others. Let me get one of these. It's a little bit more bright and sparkly. I like that sparkle, you know. So we're going to just do these and just open them up. You'll see a better picture on the website because I'll have more done. But I hope you can see it though. Just gives it a little bit of glitz and glitter and makes such a nice gift to give. Also, I think they look great for on your kitchen counter too. So you might want to make a couple for you. Thanks for joining me on Crochet Soiree. I'll see you next time.